During the pandemic, a lot more of us are relying on grocery delivery services. Many of them are seeing a surge in customers, and that includes one Bay Area-based company that offers fresh produce direct from local farmers. Joining us now to talk more about this is Bentley Hall, the CEO of Good Eggs Delivery Service. Bentley, it's good to have you on here. So you work directly with farmers and ranchers here in our area to get produce, fruits, vegetables, meats, anything else you can direct to customers. Why do you feel like your model is so popular during this particular time?
Yeah, I mean, online grocery is certainly having its moment. We've been busy. And one of the things that we do that is really unique, you've done our homework, is buying the majority of our food direct from local producers. And that is also having its moment. We have thousands of local producers, and buying direct from them is a pretty uncommon way of buying food in the grocery industry. It both makes a lot of sense, and it's uncommon, and we do it for a couple reasons. One, we care about buying local. And two, it's the only way to ensure our customers in the Bay are getting a steady supply of absurdly fresh products in moments like this.
And there's also obviously the notion of helping out these local farmers, and we know that a lot of them are struggling. We've been hearing the stories about the supply chain, the food supply chain in this country being interrupted, sort of thrown a curveball by this pandemic, and a lot of farmers have crops that are being wasted. Do you feel like you're helping a lot of these farmers to be able to send their products and their produce directly to customers?
Yeah, we're hearing the same from both our producers and friends in the restaurant industry. And one of the things that I love about Good Eggs is in this moment, we are actually able to reach out to these suppliers who we already have deep relationships. And as their restaurant channels dry up, we've actually been able to fill that volume and buy more volume. So many of our best producers were buying 3 or 4 times what we were pre-COVID. And that's helping them have resilience and make it through this.
And at the same time, it seems like the way you're delivering produce directly to customers from the farmers, in that process, there's fewer hands on the food that someone is going to eat. Is that a selling point for customers right now when we're all focused on trying to stay healthy and stay safe with the coronavirus?
Yeah, I think both knowing where your food came from, knowing that it's local, knowing that it's handled less, are all pretty important to people right now, and they're feeding their families and they want to have a trusted source. We do not have shoppers who go into a normal grocery store. We have fulfillment centers where these thousands of suppliers are dropping off every day, and that fulfillment center is built exactly to pick orders for home delivery. So it comes in, and often it goes out the same day or the next day, and that's a pretty unique way of doing it.
I know at the same time you are taking a number of steps to try to make sure that your employees are safe. And I also I understand that you provide health insurance and benefits to your employees, as well as paid sick leave. What are some of the steps that you're taking in the midst of this crisis to make sure that your workers are safe?
Well, we've been adding good jobs at a pretty decent clip. We've added 400 people in the last 90 days. And since the beginning, we've been focused on providing good full-time jobs that pay a living wage and have benefits. So in this moment and in this time, that hasn't changed. I think what has changed is we have layered on a ton of proactive health and safety policies to keep our team safe. There was an independent comparison of food delivery companies recently, and we were the only one in the Bay Area to provide health insurance and benefits, to provide sick leave for 14 plus days if you're confirmed with COVID, to have rigorous cleaning practices, to have bonuses for people who are essential workers right now, and to provide PPE and safety equipment for every single person who works here. So we were pretty early and pretty proactive about keeping our team safe.
All right, and you are seeing a huge demand right now. Before we wrap up, how much of how far in advance do I need to order groceries in order to get it?
We have been doubling in revenue every 4 or 6 weeks, so that's been keeping us busy. But luckily, we opened this open fulfillment center 6 days before the stay-in-place went into effect. So as of today, you can get a delivery tomorrow, and if you wake up early tomorrow, you might just get one same day.
Okay. All right. We appreciate your time. Bentley Hall, the CEO of Good Eggs Delivery Service, based right here in the Bay Area. Thank you very much. Take care.
Thank you, Alex.